Welcome to Monday. I think I might got y'all entirely too close. Welcome to Monday. Hello, everyone. Hello and hello and hello. Oh, I ain't put my little fan on there. Welcome, everyone. Hello, and come on in. I gotta make sure I got my little fan turned up because y'all, we be here for hours and whatnot. So my little fan keep me cool. I need to put that on the little thing in the link down below as well. So hello, 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 everyone. Welcome. How was everybody's weekend? Oh, thank you, thank you. How was everybody's weekend? Welcome to Monday. Welcome to Monday. Come on in, y'all. I gotta put my little fan on here first, and then I'll be right with y'all. Okay. Hello, hello. Come on in. Welcome to Monday. Y'all don't go chasing waterfalls. That's the thing that I put. Mind you, when one thing exists, so does the other. So sometimes you grow and we evolve bigger and better than what we could before. All right, we're gonna keep everything on a positive note. Welcome to Monday. Everything is everything. All right, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is gonna be a message for the collective. Collective, my messages are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. If you're new to my platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button or that follow button. And when I'm off of here, I will definitely follow back. The subscription button is a whole nother thing. But, when I like what I like, then we'll see. All right? But y'all follow, please, and thank you. All right, so we have, O Cosmic Creator, source of all life and light. You're my shepherd, guiding me through every valley, every shadow. I lack nothing, for you lead me beside the still waters and restore my soul. In your presence I find peace and strength, for you're with me always. Your rod and staff comfort me, and your love prepares a path before me, even in the face of adversity. Grant me the serenity to embrace what I cannot change, the courage to change what is within my power, and the wisdom to discern the difference as I walk each day in faith. In the presence of my infinite grace, I'm unafraid, for your kingdom flows through me as it does all creation. With deep gratitude, I give thanks for the miracles already set in motion in my life. Shift what must be shifted, move what needs to be moved, and illuminate my path with your divine light. Align my heart, my actions, and my soul with your will, for I know you have already provided the strength, guidance, and blessings that I need. I release all fear, and I surrender fully to your higher wisdom. May your goodness and mercy follow me all the days of my life as I dwell in my sacred presence, in your sacred presence now and forever. Amen. Welcome, everyone. Hello. Welcome to Monday. All right. So before we get started, everybody know that there are products that are attached. I am an affiliate associate. So for qualified purchases, I may receive a commission for your products at no additional cost to you. So everybody that has products, the links are down below. Y'all know I try to make sure that I show y'all some of the things that I am actually actively doing. So I do have my kind patches. I do have a couple different things that are actually linked below. So I have to tell y'all that beforehand, so before we get into the message, because I'm not going to be actively sitting here just saying, oh, this is what this is and this is da 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 da. I'm going to say that I always do lives, and I possibly could go over them again at the end, but these are some things that I'm sharing with you that I'm using that are helping me. So, and period. Thank you, Mike. Mike said he bought some cameras. Chico over there bought some cameras. Thank you. I really appreciate you. And thank you, everybody. Just so y'all know, I'm very appreciative for everybody that is supporting me. Also, congratulations to me, because guess what? Over the weekend, and this is also another thing that's going to be a part of the message. Don't go chasing waterfalls. But, we're going to chase a couple waterfalls around here because, again, one thing exists, so does the other. We just have to be very cautious, okay, about the things that we do. So over the weekend, y'all, one of my videos for one of my sales products hit over 10,000 views. That's the first video that has done that. Mind you, the thing is I filmed that video one time. I made it long. And my goal for that one video was to try to bust it down 10 times and none of them be exactly the same, right? Because I wanted them to be all different. And mind you, this is just like life. So again, this message goes into the message. So get in where you fit in, all right? Put your shit in this shit. And I do cuss sometimes. I know God is working with me, and I know y'all want me to be perfect. And for as perfect and as beautiful as I look sitting here, I should not want one cuss word to come out of my mouth. But guess what? They do. And so God still loved me. So I'm going to give y'all that disclaimer too. I try not to cuss a whole lot, but some days, you know, shit just be flowing. Either way, there's that. So I try to bust it down as many times as I possibly could because I don't know who really watches my channel. I think I know who watches my channel. The algorithm says they think they know who watches my channel, but the algorithm also, you know, give or take a black bitch or not. Either way, I did that, right? And so I gave it, maybe the first one might have been 7 minutes, the next one might have been 3 minutes, the next one might have been 1 minute. I tried to make sure they were all, you know, still swapped up. I didn't move myself around, and I didn't say that, but I did say this. And sometimes I just be going real slow because, you know, people might be like, well, why is she talking so slow? Bitch, because I'm a content creator and I need to make sure that this can go here and this can go there, okay? So y'all know I talk fast as fuck in real life. And if you talk fast as fuck in real life, and then try to edit a video, y'all, it is a whole nother ball game. So when I be doing shit like this, like I'm talking to y'all now, the edits don't go that great. So I gotta slow it on down, give it a little smooth little, you know, flow, little flavor, right? Either way. So if you wonder why I'm talking that slow, that's why. Anywho, the point of this whole entire situation is everybody's not the same. And what somebody may like or what somebody else's attention span is may not be what somebody else's attention span is. Somebody may like it real quick and fast. Somebody might like it real slow and easy. Somebody may like a mixture of this and that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Either way, we ain't judging for what nobody like, okay? Some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. Who said what? Like, don't start that. Mike, what they say? Anyway, I don't know what anybody said. What they said? I don't know. They said some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. What did they say? I don't know. Anyway, so in the process of me doing the content and making sure everything was good, I did a couple different flows of the video. And so one of the things today, they showed me that it said, your video this morning has 10,000 views on it. And I was like, oh, but you know, as you know, I am a content creator on a couple different platforms, and my platform, other places are bigger than this platform. So, you know, there is that. Pin the notice for viewers. Okay, pin, what's the notice? Be respectful. Messages me. You can send me a direct message right now. No, you can't. I don't know what they telling people that for, because I don't even answer my messages. I swipe and go on and get, because, yeah, listen, my inbox be full of, you know, riffraff. Anyway, so there's that. Then another thing that happened, because, you know, spiritual realm, I'm going to tell y'all, something happened and it could have been tragic, right? Mind you, this is how oblivious I be to, you know, certain people and their stuff. All right, so imagine me lifting up my garage and not paying attention to the fact that I lifted up my garage, I got in my car, I backed out, my son came outside, my son instantly jumps, and I'm like, what's wrong? And it's a huge ass snake where I was just standing at. I never looked down. I didn't think I was in any danger. And so when I backed out, I ran over the sucker. Now, ain't that how God be doing, y'all? Have you ever been in a situation where you done just been you don't find out till later that you are in danger? But meanwhile, I done ran over the nigga, never saw him. So that is another thing where my son has a different account of the same situation than I do, because I didn't see him. Mind you, after I did see him, my son just told me, because I still didn't see it until after the fact. My son said, go straight ahead and run over again. Then you heard the pop, and then somebody had to get their ass scooped up off the sidewalk. But this is how people swear they have the best laid plan, because you know how it says the weapon may form, but it won't prosper. Because at the time when that was happening, I didn't even realize the amount of danger that I was actually really in. All I know is I was carrying on about my day. If y'all are coming in and y'all are looking for products, you can definitely click the link down below to get you anything that's in the TikTok shop. As of now, we're just having general conversation because it's 8:15 in the morning and we have Earth School. And Earth School is where we discuss the things that we have been going through or where we go through, and try to figure them out on the spiritual realm as closely as we can, So don't forget to take a look down in my TikTok shop, please and thank you, because we are having products down there. All right? Thank you. Y'all, let me get y'all some too. Anyway, so there's that. So I'm just sitting there like oblivious to the fact that if that snake had a bit me, mind you, it was poisonous. This is how, like, I told y'all one time I got in trouble for that, because of course you would want to know God that well, or just be, heavily protected that well that you don't have to look out for anything. Black snakes keep the rodents away. Well, this was a poison one. Because in Georgia we have copperheads too, and so again, that was just nothing but another reminder to tell me to pay attention, because as I told y'all, another thing going along with the message, I sat down here and I said I want to be a content creator, right? I want to be a content creator. I want to be a streamer. I want to be the best, at whatever it is that I do, right? And so that kind of said, now you're open up to whatever the platforms bring you or give you, right? And that's fine. But until all of a sudden there was somebody, laying in wait, and somebody trying to get me to come outside of my house, somebody trying to lure me in different places, right? All right, so, and that's true, just so y'all know, because we already talked about the fact that somebody's stalking me bad, right? Now, after we talked about the stalker, y'all know I sell products on, Facebook Marketplace and things of that nature, right? And so lately it's been a thing where, in order to keep myself safe, I don't go out anywhere. They can come here and, everything's on camera, right? So they're not just going to get away with whatever they think they're going to get away with, right? And people can still do stuff, all they want. But anyway, my safety is here, right? So long story short, it's been a group of people, a collection of people that's been going to my Facebook now, and they're asking me, can they buy stuff? And they're like, oh, well, if you bring it to me, I'll pay you more. I'm not bringing you nothing, and I don't care about how much you're going to pay. And half the stuff that's on there is well below the actual price that it should be anyway. So it's clearly not about the money, okay? And furthermore, my life is more important than whatever it is that you're trying to offer me to get me, to lure me to wherever you're going, right? So first it started with a lady that said, or man, I don't know, because, whoever's whoever. They said they wanted a product that I had. It was, what the hell was it? Oh, a power washer, right? A power washer for a car. Now, you asking me to buy a power washer for a car, but then you're asking me to bring it to you because of why? No, I'm not doing that. I'll pay more. I'm not doing that. So the next incident was later on that day, I have a starter that's on there. I have 2 starters that's on there, right? Been on there for forever and a day. So the next incident was, thank you. They said, can I buy this starter? Yeah, you can buy anything that's there that you can see. Hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. Anything that's there that you could buy that you can see, definitely come on. You can get it, right? Then the person proceeds to say, well, I'm kind of stranded right now. Can you deliver it because I'm stuck? No. You're going to have to figure it out, get somebody else to bring you to pick it up, but I'm not bringing you nowhere. And see, it's a thing where the enemy thinks that you're stupid, or they think that I'm stupid or something. I don't know. Either way, what do I look like coming to meet anybody anywhere outside of it doesn't make any sense. So the people, again, the enemy, the weapon may form, but it will not prosper. I just told y'all I almost got bit up by a snake. Mind you, people don't realize, like, how do you keep getting out of something? Your life is this. How do you keep getting out of something? Because, you know, like, I was clearly having a blind moment, because my blind moment said, I didn't even look down. I just know that I am safe. And, you know, maybe somebody wants me to feel unsafe. I'm never going to feel unsafe as long as I know I got God. Because no matter what you planning, God knows what I need to be doing. So people fail to realize they will hurt themselves trying to hurt you. Or they will get hurt trying to hurt you. And I keep telling y'all over and over and over again, people will think that they, you know, got it in the bag. Oh, I got this in the bag because, you know, I'm smarter than them. I'm bigger than them. I'm better than them. Why are you comparing yourself to a person that you deem to be nothing or nobody? Like, I'm never going to compare myself to you. I'm never going to come look for you. I'm never going to, nothing. Your power is in trying to hide behind a screen. My power is ignoring you and knowing that you have no power. Y'all can show up. You can say whatever you want to say, you know, in the chat. You can do, you know, whatever it is. All, like, it's cowardice. That's the behavior. And so then we go into the next conversation, because, you know, it ended up coming up again. And my brother ended up saying something to me about it, right? He was like, well, you know, what happens if you find out who the person is, da-da-da-da. Again, yeah, they should be prosecuted. You want to know why? And just so y'all know, I have both mindsets, because on one hand, if this happens, so does something else. So somebody loses their life, but, you know, for whatever, but the person that thought that it was a game and it was funny, ha ha, he, let me tell you why they should be. All right. So a lot of us, you know, that watch my channel have gone through, you know, spiritual awakening, spiritual psychosis, whatever it is they want to say, right? Somebody that is trying to stalk me online, or trying to harass me, or trying to, you know, play with me and think that it's funny, doesn't understand, because, you know, they just doing what they doing. Okay, so that's their point of view. Like, you know, we don't like her, she shows up, da-da-da-da. Anyway, she don't know what she's talking about, whatever it is they're saying, right? Not realizing that my life was saved by sitting here telling y'all everything that I went through, and telling y'all, or just being able to get that out of my system, because there was nobody for me to talk to. I didn't trust nobody in my family. I couldn't trust anyone, because I didn't know who did what to me. So there was also an isolation already, right? And so for them thinking that, ha ha, it's a game, I lost my life. Like, whatever it was, you know, that was my life. Like, I don't get to go back and be normal, or whatever that was. I don't get to go back to that. I will never be normal ever again. Not on top of that, certain relationships will never be the same ever again. Maybe because of what they did, but also maybe because of, once I just didn't know who did what, I said, fuck everybody. That was for my safety. So not only did the person come in and corrupt, you know, whatever they thought that they felt like they should, you know, play with, tamper with, you don't get to just go and mess with people's lives and think that there is no repercussion behind it. So on one hand, I think that if you make the choice to sit down and that trolling is your job, and you go and mess with innocent people, not knowing maybe what that person is going through, only because it's going to make your day better if you come over here and mess with somebody else. Like, that's not cool. It's not funny. It's not whatever it is maybe a person thinks. So maybe if they had have known, but what time does anybody else take to, question whether or not I'm going to trigger a person's, mental illness or not, and the amount that it took for me to fight my way back from that situation. Yeah, I think they should be prosecuted. They should go to jail. They should go to jail as long as I'm not going to be whatever it is that I need to be or whatever they think. Yeah, they should go to jail for that. Now, on the flip side of that, I don't think nobody should go to jail. You want to know why? Because jail ain't a place for nobody to be. So what do you now do with people that should, get punished for the things that they do? Like, I don't know what goes on in the mind of a troll. You want to know why? Because I can troll with the best of them, right? But the thing is, when my trolling starts, it's because they came over here. Like, I didn't go to nobody's channel. Like, I'm not going to go to nobody's channel and troll them. So I don't know the mind of a troll because they literally seek people out to go mess with them. I wasn't raised that way. Because the way I was raised, don't start none, won't be none. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Don't go fucking around with people that you do not know. Because also there could be repercussions, bigger and deeper than jail. Which, maybe y'all people don't care about. But I would care about that before I would really care about jail. So the spiritual repercussions. I just said I ran over a snake. I never looked down. I never looked down at my feet to see or think that I was in any harm or any danger because I was at home. Facts, because I troll back, period. You already know I'm going to troll a nigga back because don't come the fuck over here. You can troll with the best of them. That's funny. You are so right, my sister. Listen, at the end of the day, the day's end, and we are all people. Some of us, because, or we should all be people. I'm going to say that. We should all be people. We should all have some type of empathy in our body to say we don't want to make nobody feel a way that we would not feel, right? So in my mind, this is the best, punishment for anybody. If you was trolling, because, they never can dish out what they give. They never can take what they dish out. So the same troll, if we put them through the fire, through the hot seat, and they don't know if their family is doing something to them. They don't know if the person sitting next to them, closest to them, is the person that now has set their life in a bad way. Yeah. That should happen to you. Your food should be like all of the things that y'all do to people that make y'all feel like y'all are empowered. If it happened to you, you wouldn't do it again. Ever. I promise you. Because if you wake up feeling like just things are not right, you're not right, you're never going to be right in your body ever again. You can't trust a person. Mind you, y'all good books say that man should not be alone, right? Good morning, my beautiful Pisces sister. Good morning. Man should not be alone. But meanwhile, it's people out here in this world that wish for you to be alone because they mishandled you. But they want your punishment for you to be alone because they didn't know how to take care of you. They didn't know how to be with you. But they know what type of person you are. They know you're a good person. So they'll know when somebody gets with you or when you get with somebody else, it's going to be good. So y'all watch out for these people who you sleeping with the enemy every day, because they would rather stay with you and not let you go free to live your best life because they are afraid that you're going to do better without them. And it can't be on their head. Y'all, it's some sick ass people around here. When they are terrible people, you're teaching good word. Listen, I can only tell you what has happened to me. And anybody that's doing anything that's remotely close to that, it's because they're mad. They're mad at whatever relationship they know I'm going to end up in. They're mad at whatever money they know I'm going, like, they can't stop me from doing the work. They can't stop me from being a good person. But they can try to make me mistrust, the world, and make me think that everybody is, horrible people. But I don't think that. Because one thing about me is I know that God loved me. And because God loves me, God's going to send me an amazing person. Somebody that matches everything that I do. I'm not even worried about that part. I'm not worried about that part at all, period. I'm not worried about not being able to move past anything that I ever had because I know I'm the hustle. Nobody can take my hustle from me. They can play around on my channels. They can mess with the algorithm. They can do everything that they, feel like bibbity bobbity boo. Oh, I'm a, curse on you. Bitch, I got God. I am the light. I don't need whatever it is that you thought that I needed from you. I've never needed it. I am whole. I've always been a whole person. So I don't understand why people think that they can come into your life, create all types of chaos and havoc, and then make you feel like you have to be with them. No, we don't. I don't gotta be with you. You can go create chaos and havoc elsewhere. I got peace. And when you got peace, listen, you're not gonna allow nobody, nothing, anything to disrupt that. And so that's one of the biggest things that we have to understand. We get ourselves into a lot of this stuff because we don't have peace in our own heart. I have peace in my own heart. I waited 4 years. I'm 4 years in. Celibacy. I didn't have to go run and be up underneath of a man. Mind you, I post pictures every day. I've been showing y'all old stuff because apparently I've been ahead of my time. So I literally went back, dug up the pictures and everything else. Like, I know how to get it done. I know how to get it done. And I am under, like I said, at this point, I don't understand why people think that when you are loving them, sweet sister, stop telling my business. It's a hard 13 years and waited to leave. Just learning self-love again. Sister, I pray to have that strength. Well, you already have that strength because you got to remember when we ask God to give us strength, God put us through stuff like that. It just be when we be waiting to leave. When we finally leave, that's when we know that we didn't gain the strength. But you asked for strength, and that's why you in the situation that you in. So it's not a bad thing. It's a lesson. It's going to you. And that's why I keep trying to tell everybody, like, people, I don't know what is going on with, like, the men or the women or the relationships between the men or the women, but it could be so much better. There's so much more loving and understanding that we should have for each other. I already got that strength. Yes. And once you already got it, and there's nobody going to be able to come along and say, oh, I'm going to put you in this. You're going to look at them like, who? Like, a person tries to test that, and it's not to say that everything is going to be, oh, I'm going to go. But no, when you definitely crossing my boundaries, yeah, I ain't got time for that. I'm not going to let nobody stand in the middle of nothing that I have to do. A person that loves you will come in and be a helper to you, and vice versa. Not just coming in and watching you do everything, knowing, oh, I got a good meal ticket here. Nope, not doing that. And that's what a lot of people want you to do. Me too. It's so scary out here. So many sick people in their minds. Yes. But be mindful also, right? People will sit and listen to you because, again, like I said, I got a stalker. So let's not go past the fact that I got a stalker, right? So I got a stalker. So this person will listen to everything that I'm saying, right? And then they'll try to cultivate a persona, a character. Because what they want for me to do is to drop my guard and, think that they funky ass is anything remotely close to what God will be sending me. No, it's fake. So they will watch you. They will become the image of the thing that you want. And then as soon as they get your ass in there, guess what they're going to do? everything that everybody else did up until, you know what I mean? They everything and worse because now they know they got you. Okay. We know our worth. If you're gonna love me right. I mean, so at this point, I feel like the reason why the stalker's so mad is because so far they haven't been able to go in my inbox and catfish me because I just delete everything, so they can't get a side conversation. The reason why they so mad is because when they come in my channels, guess what? I got the guards, so the moderators get them, even if I don't see them. The moderators stop me from seeing a whole lot of stuff. Also, why they so mad? They can't have any attention. Oh, call your mom. I'm not it. It's so sad. And then who's being the bully? Me or them? See what I'm saying? Because I say shit like that, and guess what? I just told the truth. All I did was tell the truth. Because ain't no way, if I'm living better than you or doing better than you, am I going to your channel, to your house, I don't even want to hear you. Like, kick your ass to the next round. But instead, you have to be obsessed to come and watch the very thing that you despise, that you don't know how to treat well. Because ain't nobody ever had to stalk me nowhere. I'm nice. I talk to everybody online. But meanwhile, people want you to fall for some bullshit because they want to play with you. And most of them got mama issues. And just because I'm done, I'm done. Yes. Oh my God, you're so right. Listen, I can tell y'all because I'm going through it. And the reason why I'm going to keep saying that I got a stalker is because that way everybody knows that in case anything happens, I got a stalker. Okay? Period. Thank you. So I'm a very happy, cheery person. But I have to now come and tell y'all every day that I got a stalker up until, either they do what they gonna do or they, find somebody else, obsession, or until they try to, do what they trying to do. So we gonna make sure that everybody and God knows that. Keep your eyes on her, because if anything happens, I love life. I can't wait to meet my new person. I can't wait to meet my new family because, as y'all know, I can't wait to meet them. So ain't no way in hell am I going to, cancel the subscription to life before it's too early, okay? You have a hedge of protection around you, sis. And period. That's what I'm saying. And if I got to have the universe's eyes on me in order to make sure that a person don't try to slide me under somewhere and act like I don't exist, guess what? Then the universe's eyes is going to be on me, and I'm going to do so much content because I'm going to need y'all to make sure that everybody has their eyes on me. We are not going to let a person just try to, no ma'am, no ham. And I love that. Thank y'all for keep sharing. Share, please. Because again, be mindful that nobody does anything until somebody does something. Okay? So with that being said, I don't want to be another content creator that just, because that's what they'll be saying. A content creator did. Nope, you ain't got to worry about me going there, nobody. You ain't got to worry about me letting nobody come the fuck in. Like, y'all ain't got to worry about none of that. So I'm going to stay right in y'all vision so y'all can see that. And ain't no dude's going to come around that's going to be saying, oh, I want to be behind the scenes. No, you going to see him. If in fact it happens, y'all going to see him. And if y'all don't see him, know that that's a sign, a red flag. Go save her, because whoever that is ain't meaning her no good. Understand? So for everybody that's listening that can hear the sound of my voice, know and understand that if y'all don't see it, it ain't happen. I ain't out here wanting to take myself out of nowhere. It's beaches that I need to be going to. I need to be meeting a lot of y'all. Like, so a lot of stuff has to happen. She said this in disguise, yes, unoriginal. Yes. Because that's what a person does. They have now sat on my channel. They have now understood enough, oh, let me get to know her, da-da-da-da-da. Let me act like, I know everything now, because I said I need a beard. Like, God. So the nigga might be trying to grow a beard right now. Like, y'all do not understand the mind of whatever that is, and neither do I. So I ain't gonna play and act like I'm laughing, but a person has literally made fake channels, like, and they be quick with it. So in case y'all don't realize, like, they be fast to go from this to that to everything else. So I wouldn't be surprised if a person changed their whole everything or start trying to send in, because it's a couple weird things happening. You really be opening my eyes. I mean, y'all, it's happening to me, so I can't sit here and act like. And like I said, for a while I didn't say anything. I just let it, happen. So when people be talking about people be love bombing you because what they want me to do, and this is the sad part. If I was a person who was unloved as a child, probably, and never got told, oh, you're beautiful, you're pretty, I would have fallen for a lot of those things. But I grew up with pretty privilege. My family, everybody tells me I'm pretty. My family loves me. Even when I glitched and I went, everybody still loved me. Although they was talking about me. All right? The fact of the matter is they come in and they love bomb you. Love bombing is a real thing. So I don't know where they taking they school subscription from, or where they taking notes at, or whatever. But people tend to think that they come in, they'll talk to me like this, that, and the third. I'm instantly already on them. Because why are you doing that? What does that mean? Love bombing. It's like, I come to your channel, Chantel. I don't know how long you've been online, right? But if I come to your channel and now I'm just very aware and I'm liking everything every fucking day of every minute of the day, it's love bombing. And most of the time, it's just somebody just trying to get your attention. They don't mean you no good. Like, a person can be a fan of yours, a person can want to be a friend of yours, but when it's overly, I need to be in your face, I need you to know that it's me. Like, it's me every day. Da 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 da. No, ma'am, that's too much. Because why are you doing that? And mind you, a man or a woman can love you to where they want to be in your face, this, and the third. It's just not going to trigger you in a way that says, what the hell is this? But if I was a person that basically I was just looking for, and a lot of these people be looking for love and attention. So that's why they think that's important. Not to me. It throws me red flags instantly. Like, I don't know you. You ain't got no picture. You only posting this because you want me to think that you're a real person. Like, it's not real people. It be real people, but not real people. Was love bombing for 13 years. First love, first lust, karmic energy. I mean, players fuck up, and sometimes the longest, I've been in a relationship for a long time, and we just have to figure it out until we figure it out. But mind you, as we're growing up, we don't get a lot of the lessons that we should get, you know what I'm saying? So shit happens. That don't make it a bad experience. It don't make it a good experience. It just makes it a lesson. And whether or not you learn from it is what's important. And so as of now, we have to learn about safety and, money, because I like money, right? Excuse me. Everybody needs money. The love of money is a sin, right? So if a person is looking there saying, oh, well, it could be this, I can do this, I can weasel my way in by doing this. No, you can't. Like I said, people saying I'll pay you more because I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I'm not doing it. My boundary is this. My boundary keeps me safe. So this is why y'all need to have boundaries. Mind you, a person has paid me more. You want to know how they did it? A man wanted a little cat tower things. So he says, I want to pick it up on Friday. If you hold it till then I'll pay you this. But mind you, this person has already paid me, and the person gave me a deposit. That's the only way you're going to be allowed to give me any extra money, and I'm going to care. I don't care what you talking about no extra money. Because unless it comes via Cash App, unless it comes via, there's ways for you to give me money. I don't have to come near you to do it. It's like when the people go in your inbox, do you need me to help you? No, because my Cash App is up there. If you really wanted to help me, my Cash App right there. You ain't got to talk to me to do it. And I keep posting and letting people know, I don't want to hear shit but my Cash App going off. I don't want to hear nothing. You can't trust none of these people. You don't have to, you try to use me as whatever. If you trying to use me as your, I Cash App her or anything else, use my, after you send it, and I accept it, use my little thing. That's how you can say, oh, I really actually cashed out to her and da-da-da-da-da. You don't have to go in my inbox asking me shit because I'm not going to respond to you because I don't want to talk to you. I'm going to talk to you right in here. Anybody, like, even on Facebook, they'll come and they'll be like, oh, your DM something. I don't care what you're talking about. If there's something you got to say to me, say it in front of everybody so I know it's real. Say it in front of everybody so I know it's real. You don't have to try to take me, exactly. Brizzy said, all money ain't good money, period. And you don't got to try to take me off no social platform to try to put me in your DMs or your inbox, because anything I'm going to say to you, I can say to you out in public too. So you don't have to try to convince me to go to Instagram, and Facebook is notorious for that. I sent you a DM. I don't care. And you know what happens when I swipe? It now blocks them so they can't send nothing. So they done fail to realize they come in there, hey fan, bitch, fuck you. Gone. I'm not doing it. This day and time, it is too crucial for a lot of y'all chosen people. Do not fall or take the bait. It is the luring of, let me lure you into some shit. And also, let me tell you something. And this is another thing I was talking to my brother about, and I was talking to my kids about it too. At this moment in time, I'm trying to build something, right? And so a person coming in as I'm trying to build something is not going to be nothing but a fucking distraction. So a person would have to convince me and God, first of all, to let you even near me. But second of all, how are you not going to be a distraction to me? How is my content going to get better fucking with you? How much content more am I going to do fucking with you? Because if I lose a breath of a one reel less fucking with you, it don't benefit me at all, period. So it better be more reels popping up. It better be more money accumulating real fast. And mind you, like I said, I need the convincing first, because honestly, I don't care. I don't care about y'all relationships. I don't care about your mom. I don't care. Like, I just don't care about that relationship because it is a distraction. It's just nothing but a distraction. They're gonna play in your face for the next 3 weeks or 4 weeks, and then, or a month or 6, and then you're gonna figure out how much you lost by dealing with them. Time, money, and energy. You out here hanging out with them. Meanwhile, my content's supposed to go up. Mind you, I'm not only creating content for now, I'm creating content for the future, because my sales ads make me money for the future. They may not go nowhere now, but guess what? In the future, those ads, as many ads as I keep putting up, them ads will rotate themselves up and turn into financial windfall for me. So if I stop now, or if I allow somebody to come in and play in my face, to distract me, and now I'm upset or you know, trying to figure out relationship shit when I'm supposed to be figuring out money and blessings. And I'm saying content is like a dream, because it's not like it's work to me. Like, I can get on a, you know, right here and shuck and jive all fucking day, laughing, singing, I can do whatever I want to do right here. So if in fact I do the wrong thing, but mind you, as I'm doing that, I'm also looking for my soul tribe. So do you know how far and wide and, you know, the reach of the internet is? When I said I'm calling in my soul tribe, the people who belong here with me, the people who are the people that I want to be around, the people who are going to reciprocate my energy. If I allow somebody to come in and block me now and keep me small, it's a whole bigger world out there. It's bigger countries out there. It's people who are connected to me that I've never seen, but yet the weapon will form, because they will want to come in and stop you from doing the very thing that you're going to do. So be mindful of what they're sending in. You do it from the heart. It's natural. It's your calling. Yes, I love doing content. Like, it's easy. Especially when I be doing my songs, like, y'all seen the thing I got, R&B, chill R&B. Like, y'all, music is my therapy. It makes me happy. So when I'm singing to y'all, or I'm just doing, you know, whatever video, whatever, you know, to me, that's making my spirit happy. That's manifesting, like, you know, magic into the world. So a person goes on my thing and they say, you just gonna do them 2 dances or that 1 dance all night long. And and sing and have a good time and make you smile. I'm gonna put a smile on so many people's faces that I do not know. That puts good energy into the world. Like, you mad at me for that? That's because you just mad, a mad ass, period. Because ain't no way. But mind you, they come and they enjoy the content too. Because guess what? You know what's funny about how much energy I get when, if I don't show up online, I get a whole lot of energy even then too. It's almost like I love to hate you, because I'm mad that you show up every day. But if I don't see you, I need to know what you're doing. So what you doing? What the fuck? Like, what type of shit is that? And you try to say I'm mentally ill. Like, it can't be. Us Pisces will take music over people, TV, outside music, and therapy. Y'all, and then I woke up to, let me tell y'all what I woke up to today. I thought it was just so funny because, y'all, they be so mad at Pisces, right? Listen, it's a thing with zodiacs, right? Period. And I'm a Pisces, just so y'all know I'm a cuss baby, right? Aquarius, I'm a February the 19th, so it's Aquarius, Pisces, cuss baby. And so this morning when I woke up, I sent them inside a collective because it was just funny. Like, y'all, why they be so mad at Pisces zodiac sign? Like, y'all, everybody, every zodiac sign is here, y'all, collectively, everybody, right? And for some reason, it be the Pisces that they just be big mad at. Listen, this is what they said, y'all. This is what I woke up to, and it had me cracking up. All right, so this was the first one.
What zodiac sign would you not date?
Pisces. Pisces.
Why y'all want to date us?
Pisces.
Why?
Because they're super toxic, and if they're unhealed, they can be like the worst people you've ever met in your life.
Because they wishy-washy and they had your ass in the motherfucking mental ward.
Everybody that I ever ran into that I don't like and that I don't fuck with was a Pisces.
I'm a Pisces.
It's my own sign, and I know how delusional I can be. And even when I try to give them the benefit of the doubt, they fucked it up. You'll need therapy after that.
Y'all.
One of my oldest friends is...
They came for our necks. Like, and then as soon as I peeled my eyes and I took my phone, this is what I woke up to. Like, y'all hating on me already? I just woke up. I just peeled my eyes back. Daggone right. They just mad.
And what's your sign? Big Capricorn in this mud. And what's your sign?
I'm a Pisces.
And what's your sign?
Leo.
And I can't believe the Pisces hated on her own sign. Like, I've never dated a Pisces before, but because I'm a Pisces, now I want to date a Pisces man. Because guess what? Well, I don't want to date you, but, you know, either way. But I really want to know what's good, because I ain't never dated a Pisces, and because I'm a Pisces, I'll be thinking, shit, I would be good to date me. Like, what the fuck? Either way, she hated on her own sign.
Everybody that I ever ran into that I don't like and that I don't fuck with was a Pisces, because it's my own sign, and I know how delusional I can be. And even when I try to give them the benefit of the doubt, they fucked it up. You'll need therapy after that.
Yo, they came right next. Hold on, this was the other one. Mind you, it was 3 of them, 3 in a row. They try to fuck with my spirit this morning, y'all. As soon as I woke up.
So since I did Virgo, let me get on Pisces' ass, bro. Every Pisces I ever came across and became friends with.
I'm cracking up. Brizzy over here, she said they the worst unhealed men. Like, I ain't never dated a Pisces man, so I don't know.
Chaotic. The one of us is on the floor and one of us is too drunk.
She said Pisces men are promiscuous. Listen, that used to piss me off when people would hear, and when I would hear people say that Pisces are promiscuous, because listen, I mean, I know what it mean, and I could have been, or I could be, but I ain't never been, because that mean like you just out here, you know what I mean? I don't think I put in no more work than nobody else. But it's funny that you say that. Unhealed who hurt them, period. I don't know. Who showing up? Showing up, you Pisces too? How did it end up being so many Pisces around here too? She said women are different. Yeah, because they must be tripping. Hold on, here go this man.
Every Pisces that I ran. Hey, so since I did Virgo, let me get on Pisces' ass, bro. Every Pisces I ever came across and became friends with.
Oh.
They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. Pisces and the Gemini.
Chaotic. He ain't never lied. And I done dated a Gemini, never again.
Let me get on Pisces' ass, bro. every Pisces I ever came across and became friends with, they don't give a fuck.
And
they don't give a fuck. Pisces and the Gemini.
But mind you, he doing this.
The one of us is on the floor and one of us is too drunk. There is no middle. There it is.
She said she thinks people take our kindness for weakness. They do.
Sit here and say,
until we hand them their ass.
I ran across and became friends with or even talked to, they are honest. Like, it's not like us
bring some tissue with me.
We just be like lying to start drama because, let's be real, it ain't got shit to do with us. But Pisces do not care to sit here and lie to you. So they're going to be
period.
honest.
You heard what he said?
Completely.
Pisces do not care to sit here and lie to you. Because we ain't. But Gemini lie their ass off. Mind you, it's funny because he's a Gemini and he said he know he be lying.
Pisces ass, bro.
Ain't that some serious shit?
Every Pisces that I ran across and became friends with or even talked to,
they do. They do try to take our kindness for weakness. I agree.
Well, we just be like lying to start drama because, let's be real, it ain't got shit to do with us. But
yo, why am I cracking up? Chico said, as an unhealthy Pisces, I believe they was toxic, but I have been delivered. Period.
Like, why? Also, they are completely fair. I will.
Period.
I will give y'all that. I will give Pisces that. Y'all are completely fair. Being friends with a
you
Pisces
heard that?
is hard, so I know dating one is are one of the zodiac signs that if you want to have a conversation, it is going to absolutely have to be it's going to have to be a real conversation. No lying, all details, everything. And even though I'm a Gemini, and I think Geminis are the best, I will sit here and say Pisces are up there, I guess. Hey, so
and I'm loving the fact that he was honest, because we do love hard. She said we are submissive and have you never wanted to leave, and if you fuck us over, like you turn the switch turns off, you see a different person, you will get us. I'm trying to told you, we are the worst karma you can get, period. But I love the fact that he said we are honest, that we are blunt, that I love that he was honest, because ain't nobody got time to play with y'all people. Stop playing with people. Here they go again, y'all. Here go another one.
You been in a relationship with or dealt with?
Damn. The worst I'm gonna have to say, hey, if you a Pisces out there and you watching this, it ain't no beef. But them is the ones. It's like it's something off up here.
He said it's something off with Pisces, like up here, is what he said. And like I'm telling y'all, all morning I was gonna go get me some tissue, but literally all morning long they have been coming at my neck because I'm like, well, who the hell turned on the let me be mad at you meter this morning? Like I'm gonna just be mad at the whole Pisces universe. Like what the hell? But that was my first introduction to life this morning. Okay. All right, so let's go over here. Y'all, I'm trying to tell you, it's been serious. Serious situations, serious conversations happening in the ethers, okay? Because apparently we are now able to, transfer from there to here. Oh, and then the other thing. What was I supposed to tell y'all? I was supposed to tell y'all. I told y'all about the snake. Food, okay? Now, y'all been seeing at 47, I will cut that ass off. Girl, I'm 49, so I know what you mean. Have y'all been watching what y'all have been eating?
Hey, Mom, you busy?
I was going to say, what the hell is that? Okay. I'm on live. What's wrong?
Oh, okay. Well, just call me when you get done.
You need me?
No, it's fine. I'll wait till you get done.
You say text me.
Okay.
And tell me.
All right, bye.
Bye, love you.
Love you too.
This your number? He done changed his damn phone number. Now, why is people changing their phone number? That's my son. And what the hell he done? Because I surely wasn't going to answer. It wasn't until he FaceTimed that made me think, like, hold on. They wouldn't be FaceTime if it ain't somebody that I know, because that's crazy. Anyway, food. What have y'all been eating? Y'all seen the girl, and remember we talked about before, and I was saying something about the food. Everybody started smelling strange. About when? I want to say about over a year ago, right? Everybody all of a sudden started smelling like something was off. Y'all, how long do y'all think they've been doing that, with the food? Probably already done some damage. Little do y'all know. All right. So, if y'all can buy what you need. Yes, I'm eating a piece of fried chicken as we speak. Well, I mean, it wasn't the same then, okay? Because, I like me some good fried chicken too. And I fry it hard the first time, okay? So, but we going to have to start doing some different stuff, okay? So, look up some stuff like, canning, things of that nature, at least since 2020, if not before. Yeah, but last year, I kept saying something was off. And if y'all notice, I don't know if they're doing the numbers, right? But I did notice that when I was doing Uber, I took a huge number of people to dialysis in the morning. More than what I thought should have been going. And so that also would mean that our bodies are not processing. I think they started in late 90s. Well, I'm talking seriously. I have been doing good though. Yes. But now it is a real thing because it's being leaked and it's being talked about. And so, you can kind of look it up for yourself about the 3D thing. But it is something that's happening because I literally said there's a smell on everybody. Do y'all remember me? Well, YouTube would be the ones. Do y'all remember me saying that all of a sudden there was a smell that was strange on everybody? Then it wasn't a good one. It smelled like death. Like it was just nasty. Like it was rotten. Mind you, it was only when it would be that covered up with whatever they smelled like. But I'm telling you, I know it got something to do with whatever that is. Then the other part. So I'm going to see if we can, I can look into something online, right? But you know how that lady, we talked about that lady the other day, the one that was recording because she said she noticed the glitches in the time. And so she did all those VHS tapes. And I told y'all her son gave them to the people after that lady passed away. Now, it was definitely proof because a lady literally took all of her time, all of her money, and she invested it into recording, everything. All right. Because she said she noticed that they were changing things, right? Something's happening with the water. Okay. And I mean like the water coming into the house. Mind you, if you go look up some of these things that I'm telling you, you're going to find some stuff that tells you what I'm saying. So if you can, and I know everybody can't do it, but we can do it when we can. Because again, I'm not a person that can do it, but I'm going to do it when I can. Change those things out, every one that you have in your house, to a filterization one. All right. Mind you, let me tell you how yesterday, out of nowhere, right? I told y'all when Samsung came out with those refrigerators that you can look inside, I bought one of the very first ones, top of the line refrigerator, right? Cost me $6,000, right? I was upgrading my kitchen. Ice maker never worked. Worst piece of shit ever, right? I called in the warranty, everything else, and they came, they sent somebody to look at it twice, they sealed it up, they kept saying it was one of the fucking ones that, girl, no you don't want none, because literally my old one, it's just a beautiful wet knot, like, the ice maker don't work. And so this has been a problem that they have had with them, and they, like I said, the people gonna came and they done did everything. Ice maker still didn't work. My little refrigerator, yeah, shit, it was a $6,000 paperweight, okay? And it's pretty. It, gets online. I can watch TV from it. Like, it got all the bells and whistles. Like ice, okay? So if it's important for you to have ice, don't worry about it. I mean, now I just, I go get ice and I dump the ice in it. Yeah, I like ice. So again, I got ice maker, a regular ice maker. I don't really like that because they get mold and all that other shit in them, y'all. So clean your ice makers and your refrigerators. So I'm going to tell y'all something. Because again, the universe be telling you shit when the universe telling you shit. So yesterday I'm in here and all of a sudden there's a noise that I'm not used to, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? It sounds like ice. So the only ice that's in this house is the ice that I dumped in the bottom, because I got a bin, the bottom bin. I just now go buy ice and I dump it in there so I can still have ice, right? And so I'm hearing ice. So I takes a cup. I have a cheap one from TikTok that works fine. I clean it one time monthly. Yeah, I got one of them too. I don't like it because literally it's sitting outside in the garage now, because once I've seen the first set of mold on it, I can't take it. And then again, you got to bleach them and you got to do all this extra shit. And to me, it's like now I'm adding extra work on top of the work, and I don't want it. I just want one of them big ass pretty ones, and that you could dick. And I know that's probably gonna end up with some bullshit too, but you know. Anyway, I go to push the button, and ice falls out of the refrigerator. So I'm holding it. More ice is falling out. Okay, mind you, I told y'all it's been hot as fuck around here. So apparently, it must be thawing out, but it can't be thawing out because I just had soda in there. I like Coke, Coca-Cola, and my refrigerator. Now, one thing that I do love is that the inside, because it's a specific thing, you can see it when it rotates. It'll definitely keep your drinks, definitely to that point of almost freezing. So I love that, but I still like ice. So it has this, benefits. And why the fuck you got a refrigerator that costs that much and ain't got no fucking ice on the door? Like, that to me is whack. So anyway, I get as much ice as I can out of it, and I'm telling my son, I said, all of a sudden it started, I'm hearing ice, and so I went to go check it, and that's what was in it. He looks at it, the ice has mold on it. But mind you, I would agree that it should have mold on it because the refrigerator, it has been sitting there and ain't no ice came out of it. So now I have to defrost it because I got to get everything that's out of it, let it, because if I defrost it all the way, like shut it down and let it sit for, whatever, get all the water out of it, the ice will start working again. Okay? But I shouldn't have to defrost it every time it freezes over. So that's the issue. It is going to get a block of ice somewhere in there. It's not going to work right. Either way, now I got to defrost it because guess what? The ice that came out of it, don't know how it started melting, but it started melting and now it has mold on it. Like, should ice have mold on it? Like, I mean, because ice should still be frozen. Is that a thing? Now, I could get some water setting, still. But how can ice have mold on it? I don't know. Either way, let's see what we got going on here. Somebody, I don't know how refrigerators work. I told y'all that bitch said to me, I don't know how phones work. So ever since then, now I just don't know how a lot of shit works. This is my first time hearing of molded ice. Mine too, girl. Because I do not know. Shit be just doing what it's doing. Again, if y'all are here, just know that you can look around in the TikTok shop. The link to the products are down there. So while you're here and, tap that button, share the live, please and thank you, all of that. Because that at some point the ice maker was at room temperature, then it froze again. That's what I'm saying, but why? Like, ain't nothing changing here. I ain't did nothing. Ain't no power outages, no nothing. Like, it's weird how certain things are happening, y'all. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Stay aligned with the flow that is meant for you. Every time you try to force something, you would be drowned. But when you stayed in your lane, your spirits would, be up and open, and the universe opens doors even when you don't knock on them. Not everything that glitters is your blessing. Not everything that rushes with rushing current is your pathway. Honor your intuition, protect your peace, and let what's your flow right to you. And let what's your flow right to you. All right, y'all get it? So there's that. Don't go to waterfalls. But on the flip side of that, okay, let's see. What does that mean? Because I want to know. Because when one thing exists, so does the other. On the flip side of that, sometimes you have to sometimes you have to chase a little. Not people, though. Don't never chase a person. Not people, but purpose. Not validation, but elevation. There are moments when the universe isn't telling you don't chase. It's saying get up and go after what is already put inside of you. Like when I said about me and what I'm doing right now with the content and how I noticed the loop that from 3 years ago, I keep going back to the same exact thing. But after I looked at what kept getting me off track, where the problem was, it was me listening to the people, or me dating, or me doing, not dating, but, me letting this person or that person come around or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it could be phone shit, but still, it's that. So there are moments when the universe isn't telling you don't chase. It's saying get up and go after what it's already put inside of you. Every destiny has a stretch season. Every blessing has a pursuit phase. Every breakthrough has a moment where spirit whispers, move your feet, I'm going with you. So yes, don't go chasing waterfalls that were never meant for you, but run boldly towards the rivers that carry your name, period. So everything that we are doing, remember I said, love where you are. Even if it's not, ideally where you think that you should want to be right now or where you want to be right now. But the thing is, every moment, every situation has a purpose. Whether or not we know what it's for, eventually we will figure it out, or we could figure it out. But at this moment in time, we have to, play the cards, to play the cards that we're dealt, okay? So these are the hand of cards that I'm dealt. Why am I learning this lesson? Because maybe there's somebody else that's going to come along that, has a same, situation. I don't know if it's going to be a stalker situation. I don't know if it's going to be, whatever situation, they're preparing me or putting something in me to know, because that lady over there said that I was right. She said, it was Brizzy. Hi, Brizzy. Brizzy said, I know her life because she was going through it. But I said, this is what's happening to me. And so we are having similar situations, whether it be in romance, whether it be in life, whether or not it be, in opportunities. But the tables have turned, because once a bully is now being bullied. Once a cyber stalker, it could potentially be being cyber stalked. Once a person committing an infraction, because like I said, the tables always turn. And when it is their turn for the consequences, we don't know if they're going to make it. But just think about the people that didn't make it out of whatever situation that they could have potentially put them in. And so this is where people's families and things of that nature, they'll be saying, oh, my person is such a good person, to stand at there. Meanwhile, there's a whole jackass out here, laying in a cut, trying to do stuff to people. Like, they don't know what this person has been doing on the sidelines. And nobody ever wants to believe it's their family member. Nobody ever want to believe that it's somebody else's person, or, their people out here doing the most ugly, nastiest things to people. But, when it starts happening to them, they'll need sympathy and everything else. And then all of a sudden it's, oh, they're a good person. No, they're getting what they gave. This is how it happens. You had an opportunity. God showed you a good person. And your opportunity, you chose to do whatever you did to this person. Like, it's the cycle of life. Have y'all not paid attention to it? It's the cycle of life. It is like also, and I don't want to say this, but it keeps being brought up, right? The old and the young. And the old people think they're manipulating the young people, but the young people think they're manipulating the old people, right? So you can take it as man and woman. You chose to take the low road. Yep, in the midst of. God gave you a good thing, a good person. You chose to take the low road. And then instead of you, owning up to your shit, you basically try to blame them. Instead of being accountable that you had no good intentions from the beginning, from the door. Everything you did was, malicious from the door. So There's a thing that has been shown, and I guess it would need statistics or it would need some type of validation, I guess, but y'all can look into it yourself, right? You know how, like, older men, you know, when you go to nursing homes or things of that nature, I guess, they might say that these men have been through a lot. You know, they may have contracted certain things or whatever because they've been out them streets, right? But also there's a thing with the new young generation because they out in them streets, right? And so it is a thing, even though we may apologize for our actions, each action has a consequence regardless. Yes, it's cause and effect. That's a damn right. Hey boo, yes you did, and now we got those lessons. Yes. And so the young people, they out, they just living their life because, you know, they don't have any genders or, you know, specific. It's, you know, just have fun, da 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 da. So anyway, one of the young girls that was on Instagram, she was saying to the men, she said, old dudes be thinking that we don't know what they don't know what we want. And so if you already know what we want because we young, like, we ain't trying to be fucking with your old ass unless you know, giving us money or unless you doing stuff, you know. So she telling the truth. But the old men, you know, think that somebody want to be with them, but also they know why the person is there, right? You know, it's vice versa. You know how they say something about swap ain't a swindle or something? So this person know they want this person know they want this, right? But meanwhile, everybody ain't bargaining for what they really bargaining for, because this could potentially be somebody that is older, but they want somebody younger, not knowing that the person younger than been doing whatever they was doing, or this could be somebody younger, want somebody older, and not knowing what, you know. Anyway, long story short, it's turning out to be horrible for everybody. Okay? So do with that information what you will, even the because, you know, even swap no swindle, period. He got it. So now there's, you know, we was doing this and we was doing that. So whatever anybody got in between that, guess what? We don't know where it came from, how I got there, da 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 da. Either way, go on and get. And then everybody has to take their, you know, cut their losses on whatever situation. So this is a thing. I was watching something the other day, and this one guy comes up and he's saying that this dude was having relations with this lady. Mind you, this lady was in a facility, but they didn't have documentation as to the lady's reason why she was there, and the lady wasn't asking no questions to the young person, right? So the young person just having him a good time because he's at work, and while he's at work, he's messing with the resident. So it just so happened that they said that the nurse came in one day and she saw that they didn't have their PPE on. And so she proceeds to call a meeting to the people, and she proceeds to tell them that y'all need to keep y'all PPE on because this lady has da 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 da. And then the person is crying. Now, why are you crying? Story gets told. Messing with the resident. The resident has full-blown da-da-da-da. Now he go to jail because you abused your job situation. So not only do you got da-da-da-da, but now you done going to jail, and now I forgot what else they said happened, but it was 3 things that, oh, and lost your job. So you done went to jail, lost your job, and now you done did this because you was having a good time doing whatever it was you was doing, you know, behind the scenes. So anyway, long story short, it could be the truth, it could be a lie. Point of it is these are the way things happen. So we have to be good people, you know, even when nobody's looking. So for example, a person this morning, because apparently I'm a whole ass influencer out here. Yay for me, because that's what I was asking for, right? And so now people are asking me to do stuff, right? And so in the process of people asking me to do stuff, because behind the scenes on the platform, one of the platforms, you can only like send back and forth 10 messages or whatever, but then some people be trying to get you to go to WhatsApp and whatnot, right? Excuse me, which is cool, right? How the fuck I go from $65 to $77? Like, what the hell? I was just looking at my Cash App, pushed the wrong button, and now I got $7. I had $65 in there. What the fuck? Anyway, so I'm trying to find WhatsApp. Both of them are green, okay? So this is a conversation that's taking place. So a person asked me over on this platform they want me to do some content for them. I don't know if I ever did or not yet, right? And so I sent them a screenshot because they said send them a screenshot, and they said thank you for contacting me. May I know, do you know how to leave an Amazon review? We need reviews to improve our sales. Would you mind sending your Amazon affiliate link to me, right? But mind you, I actually have a whole, everything set up the way it needs to be set up. And I said, yes, I am, and I have the information there. So they go and they said they can't see any product link. They can't see any reviews. My photo, like my videos are a review. Okay. So I know if you want me to write, thank you. You might want me to write it. That's a whole nother thing. Anyway, so, you get contracts. So now I'm probably getting ready to end up in one of the TikTok, creator, whatever they got, because then they protect you from shit like this. But anyway, so I said the videos are my review. I can write them on your products if that's what you're asking, right? So anyway, so then they show me the products or whatever. So it probably is some products that somebody would want. But again, I don't give a fuck about, whatever that is. I need to do what I need to do, right? Anyway, so I said I had before, but if you want me to write them, like I said, it's fine. They said, thanks. If it's convenient, could you please tell me when you left your last review? And again, they're being strange to me now, so now it's triggering me again. So I'm like, it's been a while since I've written a review. I do content, so all of my reviews are in video form, like the fuck I just said, like up the fucking line, right? Okay. Either way, so then they go into a whole, hi, I thank you for your information, prepare you, da-da-da. Then they're asking me to do something that I can't do, right? Because I said, hello, thank you so much for reaching out and considering me for a long-term cooperation. I appreciate the offer and details, but moving forward, I do need to clarify for one thing, compliance purposes, because, you got to make sure that you know what you're talking about. So I'm not able to do, what they said because it's against the rules for this platform, that platform, everybody. So let's make sure that everybody knows that. Anyway, at this point, rub me the fucking wrong way anyway, because you asking me to do something that, because again, it be people behind the scenes, they be coming to check you and they be, but instantly I'm annoyed because play with somebody else. I don't got time. Like, I got shit to do. They're saying what they need from me. And I said, I'm sorry, but I can't do that. And thank you for understanding, right? Because mind you, I had already said no. Gave them the reason why, because it's compliance. Meanwhile, here the fuck they are still adamant about this what they need. I don't give a damn. All right, so they said, thanks, let's, do it another way. But at this point, I'm done. Like, I done already fled the scene. I told y'all I gets up out of there quick, all right? So I said, thank you, but I'm not interested in working together, and best wishes. I'm not interested, all right? This person comes back and says, why? Class, everybody that's at Earth School, what is no? I said, my answer is no. That is a complete answer, and I don't owe you an explanation. Thank you. And I done already rolled. Period. Chico said an answer. Like, one thing about me, we be hanging out and everything else, but I'm gonna give you the damn truth, okay? Exactly, John. That's what I feel, scam. That's because that's what they was trying to do. But mind you, when I tell y'all, we got basic border rules here. No is the answer. Once I say no, that's the end of it. Once I say no because it breaks this, da-da-da-da-da, nigga, the answer's no. That's it. Number one rule of Earth School, don't die. Because guess what? Even if we fuck something up, we can come back tomorrow and we can redo it all over again because players fuck up. So we can make mistakes and we can come back. So don't die. Number one rule. Number two rule, no is it. Like, no, answer, go on and get. All right? I don't have to respond to you. I don't have to nothing. And you're not going to force me. And this is the problem where a lot of us run into, and we don't realize that we get swayed into things because we didn't have our boundaries in order. Once you have your boundaries in check, ain't nobody going to come along and say, oh, well, maybe if, nah, I said no. You instantly already rubbed me the wrong way because you asking me to do stuff that you already know. But mind you, it's money involved. So that's what they utilize it for. Guess what? You heard that person, Brisky, all the way up on the top of the line said, all money ain't good money. Don't go chasing waterfalls. All money ain't good money. People will offer you what they think that you like. They can't threaten you with a good time if, in fact, you know your boundaries. You can't threaten me with nothing I don't care about, because guess what? Whether you're offering me more money or anything else, my morals, my values are intact, because guess what? The answer is no. I said no. Meanwhile, now suppose somebody saying, oh, well, I just told y'all, you can need a whole lot. I just said, I don't know how I got $7. I had 65 in there. I was going to use that money for something else, but apparently it ain't there. Either way, they can take a need, oh, you need something, and now turn it into you thinking that you should do it for this. Facts, financial manipulation is a thing. The answer is no. Yes. But, because they'll say, oh, I think I know, how I'm going to get this person. I literally said, be mindful. Do y'all not hear me? I have a stalker. They have watched me enough to be able to pull my attention for 5 seconds, but literally instantly they can't hold my attention because they instantly throw red flags. Nothing that they want is good. They said scam. All they needed to do was, though, be good enough to get it in my inbox to even make me think that it is a, affiliate or somebody else that I'm supposed to work with. And then they start with the BS. But be mindful that this could have been just another attempt to say, I told y'all it's not this or this person is this. But meanwhile, I tell y'all, shit, play as fuck up. You may take the wrong offer. You may da-da-da-da-da. I'm never going to sit in front of y'all and say I'm not going to fall for something, this, that, and the third. But either way, my morals and values are intact. So you're not going to get me to say that or act like I want to, commit to doing something wrong behind a computer or in my face. People think they so smart that they can get behind the screens in a dark room and try to set you up in a way that basically makes you look a certain type of way. Be mindful. But technically I didn't have to be mindful because I just wasn't doing it anyway. You see what I'm saying? You want to know another reason why I love AI? Because I can take their whole entire message, put it through a scan, and even AI told me that that was a scam. So when they wrote the first long message, I had already knew. Because AI took and said, that's not it. See what I'm saying? So AI works faster than us. Because somebody else may have just automatically thought that, okay, mind you, again, I woke up to, you got approved for this product. You got approved for this product. So again, I've been getting approved for products. I wouldn't think that there is now a product person trying to now do something wrong. But because, we shut a couple of accounts down the other day, now they done went another route. So again, I got a stalker that's now impersonating my salespeople. All right, your energy protects you as long as you operate through your conscious. Either way, here we are. So even they're trying to take that and turn that into a negative as well. You see what I'm saying? Because, of course, we don't want her to be happy about anything. Meanwhile, God is doing it all. God will block anything that's not for you when you feel something not right or you get that feeling, your intuition always 100. Yes. But a person is taking their time to study everything about what I'm doing, sit here and listen to me. Meanwhile, this person has nothing good in their heart for me. Ain't no way. So that means that somebody done really lost it and now they're spiraling out of control because I can't get her to come and do whatever it is they trying to get done to me. So now they're mimicking or trying to mimic. Either way, life is good and God is good and, this too shall pass. Because like I said, I ran over a snake the other day coming out of my garage and I never looked down. Snake could have bit me, never looked down. Either way, the snake died. And I know what else is funny? So if y'all listen to one of the videos, remember I was just doing this thing and I said, bring back chill R&B, right? So if you go look on my TikTok, it's probably on the other channel. Man, it's on TikTok. So if you go look on TikTok, it's one of the ones that I had on a gray. It's last week, like it was Friday, like a couple days ago, right? So it's not that far down. And it is the Drake song that everybody was doing. It's one of the content things. And it was like Drake just be saying anything at the beginning of the video. So I did that, right? Because that came up to all the content creators and they were saying do that one, right? So literally, I don't know if y'all can hear what I was saying in that video, but I literally probably just manifested that out of thin air too, because what I was saying in that video was I was out cutting the grass and I ran over a snake. The snake didn't die. And then fucking 2 days later, a fucking snake, I done ran over a snake. Y'all shit be weird as fuck, because as soon as I seen that snake, I said, now see, that's crazy. Let me just not say nothing. You be jamming to the old school. I'm about to do some more. I got to do 10 of them because like I told you, I'm trying to do 30 damn videos a day. And not that it gets put on, every channel, but this the other thing. Being abundant, right? And this is how a lot of people do not realize, it's the attitude of gratitude. Being thankful for everything that we have, right? Because we don't know how abundant we really are, truly are. And it could be something as simple as this. So remember I was doing the episode of everything that's under my sink, right? And so, I'm showing y'all everything that's under my sink because a lot of times we will go buy products because we just be out here buying stuff. We see stuff that we like or we think that we just need something new. And we'll go buy the same thing that we have over and over again. So under my sink, it was all the hair products and all that other stuff. So I said I'm not going to do it, and I need some hair grease right now, so I definitely need to go get that. I wasn't buying anything new until after I finished all the products, right? All right. So long story short, I was going through, did all the stuff for the, hair being abundant, and I started on trying to, do stuff in another cabinet that I got, right? So same thing, just me utilizing everything that I got. Meanwhile, as I've been doing this, I've noticed that we be spending money on stuff that is unnecessary. Or I know at least I did. Because as I'm going through all the stuff, I'm saying the universe out of your mouth comes to pass. And indeed it did, because I ran that motherfucking snake over it, literally, and I just did that video. And wasn't no snakes around when I did that, but I don't know what made me choose a snake, because I was out on a lawnmower, so that was crazy. But that's what happened. So now I'm over here, like, even just going through, some of the stuff. A lot of the times, the stuff that we be having around, if we use it, because how much stuff do you have around your house that you've had for a while that could save you money potentially now that you really don't need to go buy something new? And as I've been doing this series, I'm starting to realize, like, the amount of stuff that I done spent money on that, it's coming to pass now, being able to utilize it, being able to use it. She said, I'm surrounded by it, literally. Yes. And so now we have to start realizing, why are we doing that? Like, that was another thing that came to me. Like, what in me made me feel like I had to do this, that, and the third. Because now that I'm, getting rid of it and I'm starting to see, like, spaces clear out and, I'm throwing stuff away after I'm utilizing it, I'm like, that just saved you, could have saved you, that just saved you so much money, or is now saving you so much of this. Mind you, you already be abundant, but we be not knowing it or not thinking it. Because all we have to do is use, what we got. It's even like clothes. You know how many clothes I have that have tags on them? To fill those voids in our life and to add love into different ways. Yes, and you know how it feels when you get something new. It's just almost like, retail therapy, but that's a real thing. But now it is almost like the universe showing us, like, we are on assignment. We're on assignment. Mother Nature needs us. The world needs us. And so maybe that might also be the thing where God gave us, enough to be where we are right now, for us to be open to see the fact that we have been abundant this whole entire time. Even in the midst of the things that we thought we had or didn't have, we have already had it. And now it's the time for us to be able to utilize it. Now's the time for us to be able to share it. Now's the time for us to be able to do whatever it is that, you know, we need done with it. But the thing that we be chasing, or, you know, don't go chasing waterfalls, we already got it. We just need to go ahead and use that. And so sometimes, she said awareness. Yeah, so sometimes it's just stopping and even taking the time to think, like, do I really need that? Or let me understand what the universe is also sending into you, because that's another thing. The universe will be trying to show us that you don't need this, you need this. This is the thing that you need. We might not be attracted to that thing. We may not, you know, whatever it is, but the universe is saying this is the thing that you need. She said, yep, because now it feels like it's chasing me. Where I live, there are places that will buy those used or new things. There are apps to pay us too. Yes, I think they have it here, like the closets and things of that nature. But I think a lot of them places are closing and shutting down too. Once we become 100% in control of our mentality, you must be very careful what you think of, focus hard on, because it will manifest rather go to bed. You ain't never lying, because I told y'all I was just singing a song, and again, I took that because I was, you know, cutting grass, da-da-da-da, but literally manifested that shit right here and ran that nigga over. But also, it could have been you telling me, you know, just putting it in my brain like, yo, it's this around, because you may not know that this is around, but I'm trying to tell you that this is around, and now I'm showing you that there's a snake around. Yeah, we know. We trying to, you know, smoke them out right now, but either way, we just going to keep snitching on their ass, because before it was cute when I was being quiet, but I'm not going to be quiet no more. So every day I come and sit in front of y'all, I'm going to keep reminding y'all and telling y'all. All right? Because again, if I don't show up, know that there is a stalker around, and I ain't attracting them, and I don't want them trying to attract me either. Chantel said the laws of attraction. Yup, I don't want it. I don't want no stalking ass. No, thank you. I did not bargain for that. I just now have to tell everybody, because I feel like they're getting a little bit too close. They've been tiptoeing, creeping, and now they show. Nope. Let me tell on your ass right now, because I don't want nobody thinking that I invited somebody. I did not. I'm only open to what the universe is allowing. And so I didn't invite nobody that wants to be, you know, stalking and whatnot, because I don't like that. If you want to talk to me right, please and thank you. She said, yes. But either way, y'all, so that's the message. I'm going to go on and do some more videos, and I love listening to our woke queens. It's like being in my favorite teacher's class, and period, Earth School. So y'all, until the next time, but I got to do more content. And don't forget, please and thank you, click the links down below. If you see anything in there that you like, know that, again, I am an affiliate, associate, all of the above. And so it does help the content at no cost to you. She said, I mean, TLC, yes, thank you, excuse me. Y'all, I'll be trying, but I got to come anyway and do some product sales, because they said I got to sit online for a couple little bit. So I definitely will have to sit online for a little bit. But this weekend, it was just too much energy for me. Like, it was too much. Mind you, they keep sending, it's more and more people that keep trying to come around me. I don't understand. Like, y'all, they sending people out of the woodwork. Like, people from old, like, what are you up to? I'm close to your area. Bitch, I do not care. Like, at this moment in time, with whatever is happening, I'm not allowing it, because hell to the no. Because it's weird to me that it's happening like that. But mind you, I see it. Like, I can see it. So, I'm not falling for that. I'm not falling for the distraction. I'm going to keep putting this content out until, you know, I make whatever or more. Whatever that number is that I just thought of, or more. All right? Because hell to the no. Sis, how can I book to talk to you one-on-one? Do you have my email? Because I'm actually free if you want to book the talk. I do have some appointments. Do you want to do online video, or do you just want to do phone call? And just so everybody knows that I do have appointments, they are up, but apparently that's been being blocked. It's your light that attracts them. Yes. Apparently my bookings have been blocked as well too. So if you know my email, that's how you can get to me to book to me, because the site is being jacked or something. And mind you, I posted that on the wall, and I knew it got blocked because nobody said nothing, and everybody's always commenting on my wall. And then all of a sudden, when I posted that, then all of a sudden it got blocked. But like I said, you know, their major thing that they always want to mess with is my cash flow. So. But God always figures out how to work it out. Every time. God always figures out how to work it out. Well, I was going to say, why is everything capped? All right, that's my email. My email is spiritlightworker1111@gmail.com, just in case anybody wants to know. Also, I baked bread yesterday, so I did that. But if anybody's cooking, right, because, you know, a lot of people are around for the holidays or whatever, and you're cooking, I would advise y'all to try to make as much stuff as you can from scratch. So I was making bread, but the reason why I was making bread is because my son brought a turkey in here. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but he brought the turkey, so that must mean he want me to cook something to eat. And for me to make my stuffing, I bake the bread because I don't want to have to use the bread from the store, because that shit is not, like, it's not molding. So, well, sis, it's nice to meet you. I'll make sure I follow you back too, and thank you. And so that's why I made the bread. I made the bread because it needs to be dried out for to make stuffing and whatnot. So y'all try to make as much stuff as y'all can. Try to can as much stuff as y'all can. Let's try to go back to the old ways. I know it's going to be more of a, you know, it's going to be more fun. And so just so y'all know, bye, see you later. And just so y'all know, we plan on doing, you know, the streaming and everything with everybody during the food. But I had, y'all, Friday wore me out. I had too much energy this weekend. Plus, I needed to make sure I had put my content up. But I should have been doing lives on Saturday and Sunday too, but I needed to get that content up and out, and that way, you know, I can start off on some new things and everything else. So I did what I needed to do, but I had entirely too much energy on Friday. It was just not gonna make it. And then, like I said, people just keep doing this. Like, I don't know what that is or what that energy is, but I feel like also it is to block my content. So we're not gonna let that happen. Either way, I love y'all. I'm about to go. If you want to book Brissy, let me know. Send me an email, and y'all, it'd be the weirdest things happening here. Like, and mind you, it just be like normal, but it's like getting energy of somebody walk down my steps. Nobody's here. But the energy, I'm telling you, is like me already here. Like, don't even ask me. But y'all, shit be just doing what it's doing, and here we are. See y'all later. Yeah, email me, because if you want, I'm free this morning. I'm gonna be doing some content, but if you want to book in between that, I can definitely do my content and book. So if anybody else, if y'all want to book, my email's there. I'm gonna be doing R&B 10 videos this morning. So, period. I love y'all. See y'all shortly.